So we've just detected a bird off to the north, and we want to get a bearing on that bird so that we can draw a line on our map that shows the direction that we heard the bird. And so if I'm pointing my compass toward the bird, I rotate the dial to where the needle of the compass lines up with the north arrow on the compass itself. And it doesn't have to be exact. Pretty rough is fine. And this bird happens to be about 10 degrees north. And so how do you plot that on a map? First of all, you find the spot that you're at on the map, and we know we're right here on our map. This is our 201 meters that we've walked in. You line up the edge of the compass on your location on the map, and then rotate the dial to where the vertical black lines are parallel with something that's north on the map. And usually that's either a section line or a road. And so we've got roads and section lines on either side of this transect that show me roughly where north is, so that I know now the compass is oriented properly on the map. We can ignore the needle. Don't worry about the needle at this point, because that's not relevant once you're just trying to plot a map. So then what I do is I take my pencil and I draw a very light line from my point out toward where I hear a bird. So if we heard a bird off to the northeast, the line would look something like that. Now theoretically, if the bird can be heard from the next point, we would then be able to draw another line from this point and in the same manner, and where those lines cross is where we would plot the bird. So we've basically triangulated. That's why it's called triangulation, is because it creates a triangle that shows you the rough location of the bird. Now you can see this bird right here would be located at this location. We draw a circle and a little male symbol, and when we compare our transect with this adjacent transect, hopefully their plot of this bird will show up in almost the exact same location.